In the depths of the Aegean Sea, where myth and history intertwine, a discovery was made that would challenge everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. In 1901, near the small Greek island of Antikythera, sponge divers stumbled upon the wreckage of a Roman-era ship. Buried amongst its treasures, bronze statues, marble sculptures, and fine pottery, lay a corroded, unassuming lump of bronze. It looked like nothing more than a rock, yet within this calcified mass was a secret that would take over a century to unlock. This was the Antikythera Mechanism, an object so technologically advanced it simply shouldn't have existed. For decades, scientists and historians were baffled. As they painstakingly examined the fragments using X-rays and advanced imaging, a breathtaking picture emerged. This wasn't just a simple tool. It was an intricate system of over 30 interlocking bronze gears, housed in a wooden case no bigger than a shoebox. Its complexity was unparalleled, a level of mechanical engineering that wouldn't be seen again for over 1,000 years, not until the great astronomical clocks of medieval Europe. So, what did this extraordinary device do? By turning a hand crank, its gears would whir into motion, setting a series of dials and pointers in place. It was an astronomical calculator of breathtaking precision. It could predict the position of the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets known to the ancient Greeks: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. It showed the phase of the moon, predicted solar and lunar eclipses, and even tracked the calendar of ancient athletic events, including the Olympic Games. It was, in essence, the world's first analog computer, a portable cosmos that placed the entire universe in the palm of your hand. The sheer genius of the mechanism is staggering. The creators had to account for the complex elliptical orbits of celestial bodies. For instance, the moon's speed varies as it orbits the Earth. To model this, the builders used a brilliant pin and slot system with 2 gears, one eccentrically mounted, to ingeniously mimic this irregular motion. This level of sophisticated astronomical knowledge and mechanical skill points to a mind or a school of thinkers at the absolute pinnacle of ancient Greek science. The precision is such that some have called it more valuable than the Mona Lisa, as it represents a complete paradigm shift in our understanding of ancient capabilities. But this raises a tantalizing question. Who could have built such a thing? The shipwreck has been dated to around 65 BC, but the mechanism itself is likely older, from around the 2nd century BC. Many scholars believe it originated from the island of Rhodes, a major center for astronomy and engineering at the time. One name that frequently comes up is Hipparchus, often called the greatest astronomer of antiquity. He made groundbreaking discoveries, including the precession of the equinoxes, a phenomenon the mechanism astonishingly accounts for. Another possibility is Posidonius, a Stoic philosopher and polymath whose workshop on Rhodes was visited by the great Roman orator Cicero. Cicero himself describes a similar device built by the legendary Archimedes. And this is where science begins to brush up against the world of myth. Archimedes of Syracuse, the brilliant mathematician and inventor, who famously shouted, "Eureka!" after discovering the principle of buoyancy. His mind was legendary, creating war machines that held the Roman army at bay and levers that could supposedly move the world. Cicero wrote that Archimedes had constructed 2 spheres, or orreries. One was a solid globe of the heavens, while the other was a mechanical planetarium that demonstrated the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. After Archimedes' death during the siege of Syracuse, the Roman general Marcellus was said to have taken one of these devices back to Rome as spoils of war. Could the Antikythera Mechanism be a later, more advanced version of Archimedes' fabled invention? A direct descendant of a machine built by a near-mythical figure? The connection to myth doesn't stop there. Think about what this device represents. In a world governed by what seemed to be the whims of the gods, the Antikythera Mechanism offered something revolutionary: predictability. It was a tool that decoded the heavens, turning divine mystery into mechanical certainty. In Greek mythology, it was Prometheus who stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity, a symbol of knowledge and technology. In a way, the creator of the Antikythera Mechanism was a modern Prometheus. They took the celestial fire, the knowledge of the cosmos, and harnessed it, making the divine predictable and understandable for mortals. It represented a monumental shift in worldview, from one of passive worship to one of active understanding and prediction. This wasn't just about knowing when the next full moon was. It was about asserting humanity's place in the cosmos, our ability to comprehend its grand design. Furthermore, the mechanism was more than just a scientific instrument. It was a philosophical statement. For the ancient Greeks, the cosmos was a reflection of divine order and harmony. The perfect, cyclical movements of the stars and planets were seen as the physical manifestation of a rational, ordered universe. The Antikythera Mechanism, with its precise and predictable gears, was a miniature model of that cosmic perfection. Owning and understanding it was a way to connect with the divine logic of the universe. It embodied the Greek ideals of cosmos, order, harmony, and beauty, and logos, reason and logic. It was a testament to the belief that the universe was not chaotic, but fundamentally knowable. Today, the exploration of the Antikythera wreck continues. Each new dive brings the possibility of finding more pieces of the mechanism, or perhaps even other artifacts that could further illuminate its origin and purpose. What other secrets does the deep blue hold? The Antikythera Mechanism serves as a powerful reminder that our ancestors were not as ancient as we might think. They were brilliant, innovative, and possessed a depth of knowledge that we are only now beginning to fully appreciate. It shows us that the line between history, science, and even myth is often wonderfully blurred. This single, extraordinary object has rewritten our past and continues to inspire our future, a timeless marvel of bronze and genius that connects us directly to the stargazers of ancient Greece. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were as amazed by this ancient computer as we are, please hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into the mysteries of history. Let us know in the comments what you think. Was it Archimedes, Hipparchus, or someone else entirely who created this masterpiece? See you next time.